Let's talk about some of the worst foods that you can consume on keto, and what's gonna be shocking to you, some of them you hear me suggesting and advising on eating them, but knowing and choosing which to buy at the market is the most critical thing that you will have to learn. So let's learn together. Number one, milk. You always hear about the importance of dairy that has a wide variety of options to choose from, and it's true. You can have yogurt, you can have cheese, you can have butter, you can have so many things derived from milk, but not milk itself. Milk itself is very high in sugar. The good news is that there are plant-based milk that are very low in sugar, like coconut milk, almond milk, but make sure to always read the labels. There are so many products where there are added sugars. Choose pure milks with no added flavors or no added anything. Now, number two is fruits. You probably know that on keto you shouldn't be consuming any fruits. The reason I want to mention this here, you have to know that there are some fruits that you can consume. These are strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, the whole family of berries, which in the right amount can be a very good dessert. Number three is carrots. Now, in other videos, I mentioned carrot as a keto-friendly food, but the thing about carrot is that it's a vegetable. So we're thinking that we're doing ourselves a favor when we're eating like too much carrots, for example. As a vegetable, it's not as healthy as we think. Compared to other vegetables, it has a high amount of sugar. So if you're having problem with losing more fat, you can look at the vegetables that you're eating, see the sugar amount in each of them, and decide which you want to keep and which you should eliminate for now since they are rich in sugar. This is one of the most common mistakes I see, especially those being foods that I actually recommend. It's something like nut butters. Peanut butters, for example. I believe peanut butter is a very good choice on keto. It's something you can have in your pantry. It's something you can have around when you're feeling hungry. But the trap there is that it can be produced in the most unhealthy way possible. They try to add so many things to make it more swallowable. Swallowability is a very huge factor. I really believe it is. That's why I made a video just on swallowability. I'm gonna link to it up here. If this product is more swallowable than the one you were used to, for example, then this is worse for you. Especially in the case of peanut butter, this means there are so much sugar added that it's no longer keto friendly anymore. Now, next is oats. If you've been doing keto for a while, you know that high carb foods are not advised on keto. The reason I wanted to address it here is people know it's healthy, and it is healthy, but not on keto. If you want to lose as much weight as possible, then the only carbs you should be eating are the ones coming from vegetables. Next is sauces. You reached your protein meal, you have prepared some chicken breast, and you sit down to eat them, but they're not as swallowable as you want them to be. So you add some barbecue sauce, some soya sauce, some ketchup, without paying attention to how sugar-filled these can be. Now, there are alternatives for them that are healthy and keto-friendly that you can either buy for a higher price or prepare them at home. So if that's really something important for you, especially at the beginning where you're making the transition, then you can try those keto-friendly alternatives. But what's usually on the market is almost always rich in sugar. Now let's talk about juices. This is one of the things I have to address just because how healthy people think it is. The only reason we should think about consuming fruits is because of the fibers. Now, there are some micronutrients there, I won't deny that, but that you can get from so many places. But the process of making a fruit into a juice is that we throw away all that fiber and we're just left with sugar. Sugar and some vitamins. It's so much more sugar than our body can handle on keto. The award of the worst keto-friendly beverage, it's not food, goes to soda. Now, cola and soda, a can of them has more than 30 grams of sugar. If you're aiming for 20 grams of net carbs, then you're consuming 150% of that limit in one can. The reason I want to address juice is because of how healthy people think it is. This, on the other hand, it's just empty calories. It's just pure sugar. So please, enough with that. Now, just like there are so many things we shouldn't eat and we shouldn't do on keto, there are so many things that we should learn about keto and that we should start applying. I have encompassed so many of them in one information-packed video to walk you through everything you need to know to start keto on the right foot and to help you go wherever you want to go. It's this video right here. I encourage you to go and watch it, and I hope to see you there.